Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are playing this next episode of Little Guardsman. Oh, Lil Guardsman. I'm very excited to get back into this, and we will see what the consequences of our actions will be. Since our choice of hero going to rescue the princess wasn't the best idea. The one I wanted to send, we caused them to kind of poof with lightning. So let's see what the day brings ahead.
Shine.
Oh, for once, we're not waking up to the radio.
What, Dad? You rise, you shine. I'll take 5 more minutes.
I think we deserve that after the chaos of last episode where we were literally dragged into makeshift Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but make it Who Wants to Go Save the Princess.
It's time to get up.
Do we have to, though?
Shouldn't you be down at the guard shed? And shouldn't I be heading down to cover for you?
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Bad news. We'll take the bad news first.
We have to work the night shift tonight.
Oh, it's so we get to do whatever, but then what kind of creepy stuff is gonna go on during the night?
I'm going back to bed.
No, you're getting out of this house and taking some time to yourself today.
Well, that actually would be nice because, like, we've been working hard.
Why do we have to work the night shift?
Good news or bad news?
I don't think it could get any worse, so what's the bad news?
Apparently you didn't pick the right person's champion for the rescue mission, whatever that means. And they're punishing you for it.
Listen, in what world does the lightning round mean you get struck by lightning? Captain of the Guard is angry with us, so she's like, haha, no, you kill my person, I'm gonna make you work hard for it.
And I won't be able to cover for you, because I'm also working the night shift at the East Gate.
Okay, and what's the good news?
There isn't any. I guess it was just bad news this time.
Well, I'm glad we didn't click that option then.
Who's punishing you?
No one. I work the night shift a couple times a week to help us get by.
To help us get by, or is that just more money for your goblin games?
Oh, Dad, I didn't know that.
So, I guess you could say the economy is punishing me. That and inflation. If taxes keep going up, I might have to get a third job so we can keep affording things like your little doohickey here.
Wait, don't touch that!
Whoa! What just happened?
Oh, now we're gonna have to explain everything to him, aren't we?
Do you want the good news or the bad news? Both are. I don't know. Do you feel okay?
I feel fine, sweetie. No need to look all blurry about it. Now you get out of here and enjoy your day off. But don't enjoy it too much. You have to work all night, remember?
I hope we're not working the next morning, like, that feels like...
Okay, I'm going. Just try not to operate any heavy machinery until I get back. I should probably check in with Dr. B and make sure my dad isn't radioactive.
That is probably a very good idea, and it's probably a good idea that, does he have anything else
now
to
you
say?
get out of here and enjoy your day off. But don't enjoy it too much. You have to...
No. Okay, can we take that? Yep, it's probably going to be best that we take that. Let's go out for the day.
Oh, God! The rat problem is even worse than I thought. We eat all of our meals here.
The way I've just had the Horrible Histories Plague song pop in my head. I wish I could play a bit. I don't know if I'll get copyrighted. No, I'm not going to. I don't want to get copyrighted. Oh. I don't blame you for gagging, Lil. If I saw rats like that, I'd be going... Is there even anyone in the kitchen currently? Oh, I cannot apparently click properly. Okay, is anyone in the kitchen? No, we're just going to talk. I don't want to speak to the rats. Don't tell me
People are sleeping upstairs. Better not.
Oh, I thought they'd broken the jukebox again. He has a rat for a hat.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
I definitely wouldn't pick a rat as a hat, quite frankly. Okay, well, let's go see Dr. B. And let's just hope...
I think I can hear my friends out back. I want to go play.
Oh, that's fine then. Sorry about that, Lil. I could not hear anything. I just noticed the little, like... I don't know what that's supposed to be. I've never noticed that. That's kind of cute. Okay, let's go out the back and let's go play with your friends. Go play with your friends.
Isla, Simon, Lamont. How's it going, guys?
Hey, if it isn't Little Miss, I haven't been around for a while. Where you been all this time?
We've been stuck doing guard duty.
Not around. I got what every kid fears they'll get one day. Chickenpox?
Nope.
Worse than that, Simon. I got a job. What are you up to?
Well, you just missed the rock throwing portion of our morning. Sadly, we chucked the last rock in the alley over the fence. Next, well...
We were thinking of seeing if we could get our mitts on some of the cool stuff that Garby guys got over there. They look like magical toys, basically.
Do you know what? It's probably gonna go badly, but...
One of the few perks of my job is getting to play with those toys. Can confirm, they're fun.
1 second, because my cat is just causing chaos. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Is there anything specific these guys want?
Come on, Lil. Hit up Garby for some loot for us.
Okay, let's... Oh, we can have a nosy at the wanted posters. Who exactly has gone missing? Oh, just a little... Most of these criminals are part of the notorious Hilltop gang. Bunch of dorks. Why do I have a feeling we're gonna end up bumping into them?
Hi, Lil. Sorry, I'm not quite ready to open up the shop yet. I can't seem to find my inventory key. What are you doing up so early?
I was hoping to do some quick shopping before I have to work the graveyard shift tonight.
Oh, geez, I'd love to help you out, but I can't seem to find the key to my inventory cabinet. I can't open my shop without it.
So we're gonna have to find it.
It's gotta be around here somewhere. You probably just dropped it.
Or maybe one of those small hooligans over there stole it.
Those aren't small hooligans. They're my friends. And I was actually coming to talk to you about letting us borrow a couple of items.
I stand by my statement, and we can talk about loaning you some merchandise later. Maybe you could talk to them for me. Work your little guardsman magic and see what you could do to get it back.
On it.
I don't think they've stole it, in all honesty. I genuinely don't, but we're gonna have a word with them and see if they have.
Alright guys, time to confess. Which one of you took poor Garby's inventory key?
Wasn't me. I don't know.
I ain't saying nothing.
So that's the way it's gonna be, is it? Listen, I need that key to upgrade tools and buy more power crystals. So one of you is gonna tell me who's responsible.
Lil said, I'm not dealing with this today.
Are you a lawyer all of a sudden?
Nope, but I'm a guardsman. I hope you got your story straight, because I really don't want to go down to the guard shed and get my metal detector. So tell me, which one of you took Garby's key?
It was Simon.
I've never brought this up to the group before, but I think Isla is a kleptomaniac. I always see her taking things out of Lamont's backpack when he's not looking. But also...
Between you and me, I saw Lamont poking his big, dumb, handsome nose that sits in the middle of his gorgeous face all around that booth.
Isla has a
It was
crush on him.
probably him. Oh, he's such a bad boy, but also...
I could make up my mind now, or dig a little deeper.
We're gonna question further.
I said it before, I'll say it again. It was Isla.
Okay, maybe Isla isn't a klepto, but she did go through his bag just before you got here. Maybe she's got a good reason to be going through his stuff. I got here third, so I didn't see anything.
Okay, Isla.
I know it wasn't me. I'm in a bit of a two-strike situation with my parents, and I'll be sent to the National Ballet School in Marvog if I get in trouble again. But I'm telling you, Lamont got here first, and I saw him rooting around Garby's shop.
I really don't want to do this, but I think it's Lamont.
So, did you figure out who took my key?
I hate to be a narc, but I think it was.
Really sorry to do this, Lamont.
It was probably Lamont. He's the tough-looking kid with the missing tooth.
Thanks, Lil. I'll be right back. Hey, you! Mullet boy! Stay right where you are!
Garby isn't smart or strong or fast, but by the time he reached Lil's hooligan friends, they had run off, but Lil had been correct and startled. Lamont dropped the key as he fled.
Ugh, got the key back. And those hooligans ran off. It's a win-win. Now my shop is ready to open. For helping me out, I'd like to offer you some gold to upgrade one of your tools. Or load up on crystals. Whatever your little heart desires.
That is so nice of him. I'm thinking we upgrade the metal detector and the decoder ring, and then it's probably bad, but we're gonna buy some dodgy crystals. Okay. Can we go anywhere else? This cannot be safe. Lil could fall into the sewers if she could walk to that part of the screen, which she can't. Have they dropped anything else, or can we... Do you want... That could be fun. Let's get Lil to dumpster dive. Lil found a power crystal between a pile of chicken bones and a broken vacuum cleaner. Good for you. Can we do it again? We can keep dumpster diving. It's like The Sims. Infinite hack. We're gonna have to go. Oh. What happened? Oh, Army of Angry Rats.
I didn't think this was that kind of game.
I'm sorry, Lil. That's the first time I've got you killed. Okay. So do we still have the... Okay, I'm gonna leave it. We're gonna head and go see... Can we dumpster dive in this one? The smell's coming out of that dumpster. Indescribable. Okay. So we don't want to anger the rats that live in the bin. Okay, so we could go to the guard shed and start a shift. Ooh, we could go place a bet on that. But first, we probably should go visit the dig site. I have convened a meeting at the Mage's Guild. The dig site is closed for the day.
Well, that's just great. What am I supposed to do now? I guess I could go back in time to when she was here.
Let's do it. This seems like a bad idea. Oh. Oh. Your reckless use of the chronometer 3000 triggered a catastrophic rift in the time-space continuum. You died. Let's not...
Well, that's just great. What am I... But Dr. B did say I could only use it at the guard shed. Maybe that's why it's on the fritz? I better just get to my shift before this thing explodes.
We're actually going to go to Malcolm's office because I want to see if he's got anything to say. Oh, so there's not really here for... Okay, so that's a little weird. Can we not talk to the guy? No. So that was pointless coming here. Okay. Well, let's go to the Colosseum. And just have a nosy there. Is there a game going on we can bet on today? Oh, Mildred's here. Was it Mildred she's called?
Oh, hello, dear. Are you here to watch the Goblin Ball game?
Hiya, Mrs. A. I usually find Goblin Ball too boring to watch. Unless, of course, there's a little action on it, if you know what I mean.
I most certainly do. I've got this month's pension check riding on a sure thing tip that's gonna pay out big time.
And what's that big tip?
Sure seem confident, Mrs. A. Care to share that tip with this underage gambler?
Your father wouldn't be pleased with me, but I'll tell you what. Since I really bet the ranch on this next game, I don't have any gold left to buy my snacks. Would you be willing to help a little old lady buy a large hat made of nacho chips with melted cheese sauce on top? Mama just can't enjoy it.
Oh, we don't have the money.
I don't think I should, Mrs. A. Heavily salted food at your age could contribute to what I'm guessing is an already existing heart condition.
Why, you presumptuous little... No matter. I'm sure Fredo will spot me for it. I'll be good for it after my bet comes through anyway.
I feel like we could have found out.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
We do not have the money.
Step right up, one and all, and win some money.
Hello again, Fredo.
Again? I've never seen you before in my life.
But I placed a bet with you on the last game.
Doesn't ring a bell.
He's like, I didn't do any bets for
Caledon
no
Lightning
kids.
game against the Brawlers. I won some money.
Okay, if you say so. Person I've never seen before. Anyways, you want to make a bet on the game?
Yeah.
Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about?
I want to hear about the Milton Marauders.
This team went under a major rebranding and hired a whole new set of eager rookies. They're fast, but lack the muscle mass that some of the more seasoned teams have. Let's hope the starch in those new uniforms doesn't slow them down too much. You sure you want to bet on them? Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about? Ah, the home team. People either love them or they hate them. Me? I'm indifferent. But with the princess missing, the kingdom could really use a win right now.
And I'm hoping we get a win.
Yeah, if only those bums would get up off their behinds and show a little hustle every now and again. Great team, though. Are you sure you want to bet on that?
No. I think we're going to go with the Milton Marauders.
Which one do you want to hear about?
I'm just going to skip through this part. Sorry.
Let's hope to stop. How much you looking?
We will bet 5 gold on them. Yep.
All right, kid. Your bet is in.
Let's go watch the game.
Watch some Goblin Ball.
I feel like I have picked a bad choice
What
here.
an embarrassing series of unfortunate accidents for the Milton Marauders. First, hometown hero Jorbala Pepstein barrel rolls out of the way and completely avoids the Marauders' lightning-fast offensive line. Next, the Sprawl's own dynamic duo, Edie and Audrey O'Goblin, shave all 14.7 seconds they need off their time in order to open the Diamond Snorf's cage. Incredible! We only see that every few years. It all comes down to the final wagon wheel toss, and the coach has sent in Sir Warren of Bainbridge, the bad boy of the Brawlers' midfield passive-aggressive line. He's muttering something to himself. He spits. He lifts the wheel above his head. He spins again. He spins a third time, and it's launched. But what's that? The Marauders' weather wizard sends a fierce gale force wind at the wagon wheel, and it's way off course. And it's coming this way. Oh God, I'm stuck in this booth and it's coming right for me. Oh God, tell my wife I love...
I swear if Lil gets killed.
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Okay, so I don't know if you know, but obviously you probably know. The Euros for the football are currently happening, and England's in the final. Do I think we're gonna win it? Yeah, because there's been no else for Malcolm, so let's get playing.
What's this? A mysterious present? Perhaps a secret admirer?
Or, hear me out, it's something that goes pew pew or boom. Oh no. Dear Lisa, thanks for picking my guy. Oh, so her full name is Lisa. That is cute. Thanks for picking my guy for the rescue mission. He left last night to find her royal missingness, and we haven't heard from him since. Also, we think he took some stuff with him before he left. Anywho, please find enclosed a cash bonus of 500 gold. Wait, what? What do you mean we don't have 500 gold? The thief stole it. Well, that's just great, and now I've written all this down in the letter. Anyway, please find enclosed a cash bonus 100 gold. Lousy stinking thieves, you can't trust them. P.S. Shame to hear you have to work the night shift, Malcolm.
Sweet.
Do you know what? I'll take it. Well, Lil's happy with that. And I am happy too. There is no right for the night shift. However, there is a book labelled Monster Manual sitting in front of Lil. Ooh, D&D. The Sprawl Monster Manual, first edition. I was only messing when I saw, like, the D20 dice. Frequency, very rare. Shape change, sneak attack, susceptible to physical damage, chaotic evil, small to medium humanoid. Does your loved one seem more adult than usual? Maybe they've been replaced by a doppelganger. These monstrous creatures have the ability to superficially assume the appearance of anyone. When dealing with a suspected shapeshifter, show them an item they should recognise where possible. Show them a child, show them Jimmy. Who's Jimmy? No, chemical compounds such as the patented Truth Spray have no effect on what are essentially gelatinous blobs. Okay, and then we've got forest entities. Rare stomp or thwomp. My cat is just going crazy. Sorry. You've got fire, woodcutter's axes, poorly administrated town hall meetings, true neutral, size climbable. Okay. The story of the first transformation from mundane tree to sentient, mobile being is lost to history. These creatures are extremely dangerous, but generally motivated by threats to their territory. The bark of forest entity. Why have I just got it? Is that Ent? Like Lord of the Rings? Is often the site of cryptic magical runes and prophetic writings that can be deciphered. So we can use the deciphering on them. Goblins. When the great expansion of the scroll was undertaken by King Oswin I and then his son King Oswin II, goblins participated as labourers and artisans in the city's construction. In recent times, various crimes and misfortunes have been widely attributed to this group, leading to their decreased presence in public life. Also, maybe the fact that they were told they can't enter the city the other episode. You know, whether or not they have an actual predisposition for crime and mayhem is wholly debated by the High Council and the non-human rights groups. Herring, red. Beware the red herring, its siren's call has led many adventurers to follow the wrong path or to find enemies where none exist. Use your judgment and don't believe everything you hear or see. The temptation to believe a red herring is strong, but be vigilant and you will come out on top. Ooh, we have werewolves. I love that size. Post-transformation, big AF. Academics are split on whether this affliction is magical or medical. The cursed or afflicted person suffers an attack or bite and come the first full moon transforms into a half-man, half-beast killing machine. In most cases, the individual remains blissfully unaware of the transformation, but in some cases they know and desperately seek asylum to save their loved ones from their dark passenger. Mole people. Weaknesses: daylight, non-fatal. Long ago, a subset of humans and elves carved out a life underground that their evolutionary branch began to change to accommodate their new existence. They became smaller, relying more heavy on their sense of smell and hearing than their soon underdeveloped eyesight. In addition, their hands and fingers became more claw-like because of the digging. While people are considered disfigured and even monstrous by some, please do not persecute the mole people. They are not to be punted after all. Without mole person labour and digging, know how the spore wouldn't enjoy the world's greatest sewer system. I don't know why it's in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Necromancer! All bodies are beach bodies. What does that mean in size? Magic practitioners who have broken their codes and oaths and turned to the forbidden arts. Although not illegal, they should be discouraged from entering the sprawl. Note, the Mages Guild would gladly welcome a fallen wizard who has seen the error of their ways back into the fold. However, not one has yet chosen to give up the dark arts once they've tasted that sweet, sweet necromancy. And finally, vampires. Is that why there's just like loads of garlic in the bar below us? In centuries past, vampires were the stuff of myth and legends, sticking to the shadows and covering up their ghastly deeds in order to remain hidden from polite society. Recently, as a result of the powerful vampire rights movement, led by goth rock icon Vlad Extreme, vampires have come out of the closet and many have become productive members of society. Okay, so we've just got to keep an eye out for certain monsters that could potentially harm us. Okay, so definitely we're going to put 2 in the decoder. I'm going to put 1 in there. I think I've got enough to put like proper crystals in all of them. And the metal detector. And then I think what I'll do, I'm going to add in these spare ones, the yellow ones, and then we've got spares. And it's like, I know it's 50-50 on if they work, but let's get started on the night shift. Have to say, I love the cute little
Good
glowing
evening,
flickering.
child. I have not seen you at the post before.
Okay, Dracula.
Yeah, you know how it goes. Drew the short straw this time. Burning it at both ends, you know? Just gotta keep on trucking through.
I hear you, working the graveyard shift myself.
Yeah.
You said it.
Okay, I want to question him
What
more.
did you say your name was, sir?
Heinrich
And last name?
von Pyre.
Heinrich Vampire.
Von Pyre?
Von Pyre.
Bit ironic for a last name of a vampire.
Title?
Count.
Your name is Count Heinrich von Pyre?
Yes.
That's a fun name to have.
Well, I wouldn't tease the vampires, no offense.
It is? Huh. It is. Why, thank you, little girl. I happen to come from a long line of vampires.
I can
I
tell.
have no doubt in my mind.
I'm gonna question him a bit more as to why he's coming to the city.
So, are you,
Running late? Yes, I am. So if you wouldn't mind inviting me in, there is an urgent matter I must attend to.
Did you say invite you in?
Yes, it was an arrangement I had with the guard who normally works this location. An arrangement that, if broken, would be a real pain in the neck, so to speak.
I'm a little worried.
Okay, but why do I need to invite you?
It's just a nice thing that people do for people. Wouldn't you like to be invited into places?
I guess I would.
See, it's a perfectly reasonable thing to do.
Is it worth using the truth spray? I think it is, because we're not getting much, but I'm going to use the dodgy yellow crystal. Please work, please. No! Well, that didn't work. I'm just going to use the normal crystal.
Your tawdry magic spray does not have any effect on me, child.
Maybe I have something else that'll get you talking.
Well?
I thought I had an idea there for a second.
What was the one where it was like vampires? It wasn't vampires. There was one that the I don't trust that he's a vampire. I think he's a gelatinous blob. Sorry.
There is no way I'm gonna let you in. You're clearly a vampire. You're here to suck the blood of the innocent and create evil minions.
Hey, there is no need for that.
Excuse me?
Yes, I am a vampire, but I am not defined by it. I am also a prominent member of this society, and I am running late for my job at my clinic. I am a chiropractor.
I've never heard of a late-night chiropractic clinic before.
It is for other vampires. There are more of us than you think. And I do not appreciate you discriminating against us with your hurtful and dated vampire stereotypes.
I'm sorry, I never knew. This is my first night shift.
I mean, sure, when the odd normie comes in, we crack their back and then maybe bite their neck a couple of times, but it's all in good fun.
I mean, they've got to survive.
Now, would you kindly reconsider your choice and invite me in already?
Do you know what? I will happily
Why,
reconsider
thank you
it.
for the lovely invitation. I accept. Thank you, little girl. Until the next time you work the night shift.
Hopefully that's never. Have a good time in there.
I thought he was going to be a shapeshifter for a minute. There is one we have to keep an eye out for, and that's a red herring.
Listen, little girl, there isn't much time. You must send me to jail immediately. I pray you don't make me explain any further. We haven't the time.
I feel like I've seen you before. Did you go to a funeral for a cat recently?
Yeah, I was going to say, he was there with the cat, and then they were like, oh, why has the cat got, pixie dust in?
Sprinkles! That vile beast of a feline. I am certain that cat cursed me and turned me into the monster I am today.
Is he a werewolf?
I assure you, I am in my right mind. You must gather the other guards and escort me to the dungeons right now. I know it is a strange request, but it is a matter of grave importance. And by grave importance, I mean someone could die.
I absolutely
Whoa,
trust you.
This sounds really serious. Are you sure you want me to send you to jail?
Yes, yes I am, and there is not a moment to lose.
Is there anything we could use? On this, was there anything about werewolves? Werewolves. Werewolves, here we go. Silver, the rising sun. We don't have anything with silver, I don't think. We have salt. I'm gonna question him one more
The sun
time.
has set. Every second is precious. There is no telling what I may do if left unchecked. I beg of you. This is our last chance to prevent catastrophe. Arrest me! Arrest me now!
I believe you, but I feel bad. I don't want to send someone to jail who doesn't deserve it.
You are kind, child, but sometimes what one deserves isn't possible. This is for the good of many innocent people. Lock me away before it's too late.
But could it be a red herring?
You fool! You have waited too long! I cannot control it. The beast...
And we're dead. We're dead. We are dead. Wait. They didn't say they were a werewolf. I'm just going to skip through all this. We're going to talk to him, and then we're going to send him to jail like he wants
little
to.
Girl.
I feel like I've seen you before.
I'm going to skip through all this because I do not want to. What is it? We're going to send you straight to jail. Okay? We're going to do what you want to do.
Thank you. Bless you, child. The world is a safer place now.
I really hope you get the help you need.
Okay, what's the next one?
Oh my god.
Isn't that the pompous prince?
No, little one. Not a god, just an incredibly handsome mortal. People make that mistake all the time. It is I, Prince Phineas, heir to the throne of Petrarch.
I know who you are. I was working the gate when you arrived. I let you in.
And still you mistake me for a god? Well, who can blame you?
Do you have anything to declare? Please say no and just go about your business.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
I declare that I am...
Go on.
What?
You kind of trailed off there.
What?
You said,
I declare that I am...
and then...
Then what?
Okay, and I feel like I'm gonna regret asking, but what have you been doing tonight?
I won't be asking that, Lisa.
What do you want me to say? Milkmaids? Or what I've been doing with the milkmaids?
I'm not going to put a child through that.
The regret. Never. Aren't you here trying to win the hand of Princess Desdemona?
Well, sure I am, but when the Mages Guild throws a party in your honor, boy, do they know how to show you a good time. And you can't stop a fox from stealing eggs, am I right? Huh?
What? What does that even mean?
It means everyone always thought the Sprawl was crazy for being aligned with such an uptight group of old bores. They really know how to show a guy a good time.
No, I meant the thing about the foxes stealing eggs.
Can't stop them, and I'm the fox.
Barf, 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 barf.
Oh, I totally agree there,
Good
Lil.
night, Prince Phineas.
That's me. Ha ha.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it. Now get out of here, you drunk fool.
Oh, all right.
Why do I feel like I'm going to come to regret that?
Good evening, my dear.
Mrs. Abernathy, you're out awful late, especially with all these comings and goings about the Sprawl.
Oh, my stars! Would you look at the time? How the day does get away from you. I best be turning in.
Why do I feel like that? I want to just...
My dad will sure be glad I've seen at least one familiar face tonight.
Your dad?
Yeah, you know my dad, Hamish.
Oh, yes, Hamish. Your dad, Hamish. Best be getting home to bed.
That's funny. I don't think I've ever heard you call him Hamish before.
Yes, usually I call him your dad.
No, usually you call him Shamish.
Yes, Shamish. Best be getting home to bed.
I think you're a shapeshifter. What do we do with shapeshifters? Go back. Jail? I feel like jail would be a very good thing. Let me just... I'm gonna... What if I whip him? Will that do anything?
Oh, my stars, would you look at the time? How the day does get away from you. I best be turning in.
Yeah, that seems pretty off to me.
Can we call anyone? Should we call... We're gonna call Striker. She's gonna be like, who's calling me this song?
Striker! Am I yelling? Man, this espresso has me wired.
Yeah, it's a friend of my dad's, Mrs. Abernathy.
The lady with the award-winning buns?
Yes, wow, okay.
Oh, she's a sweetheart. What's the problem?
It's just pretty late for her to be here.
Mind your own business. Oh, and get me a bun. These pull-ups are making me hungry. Gotta earn to burn, baby.
Jail.
I'm sorry, Mrs. A, but I think this is for your own good? Boy, that felt awful to say.
Oh, my stars, would you look at the time? How the day does get away from you. I best be turning in.
Guards, take this sweet little old lady to prison. Man, this just keeps getting worse and worse. Well, that's weird.
I feel like I should redo that. But at the same time, obviously we figured out it was a shapeshifter.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the little girl who works the guard shed. I was hoping we'd meet again. I'd love to stay and chat, but I have a rather important meeting to attend.
Hold up, hold up, hold up.
And what exactly is this meeting you're attending?
If you must know, I was summoned by Praetor Kargan personally. It is a highly confidential matter that doesn't concern you.
As a guard of the kingdom, you don't tell me what does and does not concern me.
He
I
came
tell you what does
on our first shift, I
and
think it
does
was,
not concern
to a mage's party. He is very clearly a necromancer.
Backbone. Interesting. Foolish, but interesting.
We're gonna
Why
talk
does
some
Praetor
more.
Kargan want to meet with you?
I'm feeling rather generous today, so I will tell you. The Marvog High Council, led by Praetor Kargan herself, are concerned. As ceremonial killings have become more and more common, their numbers continue to dwindle.
Right.
With that in mind, the Empress reached out to me regarding the practice of necromancy to preserve the life force of some of these brave fallen souls.
That seems like a bad idea.
Necromancy is a dark art. Isn't that bringing dead people back to life?
Oh, child, it is so much more than that. With knowledge of life and death, the future and the past both fold atop one another, connecting us to all of time and giving us the ability to foretell not only what has been, but what is to come.
I don't trust you. I think we should ring Ash and get Ash's opinion on this.
Hello? You've reached the office of Councilwoman Ash. Unfortunately, she doesn't tend to city business after hours. Late night intern Travis speaking. What can I help you with?
Pay attention, Trav. There's a creepy dude here. I've met him before. A mage named something... Tyler?
Tyronius.
Right, Tyronius. Says he's got a meeting to get to.
Well, I know that the Councilwoman has full trust in the Mages Guild. They know what they're doing.
Sure thing, Travis, but I don't trust him.
Remember, your job is not to make policy, it is to follow policy. Nothing wrong with a citizen of the Sprawl coming and going as they please.
For a temp, you got a lot of attitude there, bucko.
They don't really care, do they?
Same about you.
Blarg. Okay, thanks for... nothing? Right, thanks for nothing.
You're very welcome. Anyway, I'll write this down and Councilwoman Ash will get back to you at her earliest convenience, likely after 10 a.m.
Don't bother. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Useless.
I want to read the book and say if, like... Oh, no, I want to read the book on if we should deal. It's not illegal, but we're going to have to let him in. I feel like this is going to be a very bad choice, but, that's the decision we are going with.
Praetor Kargan will be most pleased by this. You actually did your job today. Your parents must be so proud.
No, well, it looks like our mum's
My
dead,
dad,
so...
maybe. My mom's dead.
Would you like me to do something about that?
Ugh, just go.
I feel like this could be very good or very bad. What? In the... Oh look, it's Groot's angry cousin.
Oh my god! Are you some kind of scary tree monster?
Yes. Now let me in or I'll thwomp and stomp you.
Okay, what does it say to do about the Ents?
And what business would you say you have in the sprawl this evening?
Too many people come through my woods. Too many strangers stomping on our roots and throwing their garbage on us. Me and my brothers and sisters say no more.
That must be really hard on you and the other scary tree monsters?
Not all are scary.
So if people coming through your woods is bugging all of your plant friends, why didn't they all show up? Why just send you?
Plant friends got together and decided Scary Tree Monster should go. Scary Tree Monster was voted the scariest and strongest and can walk pretty well.
That is kind of sad.
So he was the one elected to stomp and thwomp.
Seems like you have a pretty democratic way of figuring things out in the woods.
Yes, but we must still be wary of the tyranny of the majority.
Okay, I didn't mean to upset you, big fella.
No deciding, just...
Okay, let him in. We're probably gonna wake up to, like, a destroyed town, but,
All right, looks
let's
like
see how that
everything
goes.
checks out. You're free to enter.
Really? So I can go stomp and thwomp?
You
To
can
your
go
heart's
stomp
content.
and thwomp.
Okay. Time to elicit change for the better.
Ooh. He stomped, he thwomped, he sent 17 people to hospital, and all this violence solved nothing. I'm gonna rewind on that one. Okay, I'm just gonna skip through to where we had our third choice. I'm back to it. So I'm thinking, do we call Ash or do we call Striker? We'll call Ash, because Ash is like the diplomatic one. I know we're gonna get her.
I'm forwarding you to Mrs. Ash now. Please hold.
Is it one of those horrible creatures that speaks in such broken sentences? Me this, tree monster that. I can hardly understand what they're saying half the time. Just tell him to go back to his little woods and we'll send someone around to tidy the place up eventually.
I feel like that's better than sending 7 people to the hospital.
I'm sorry, but we are full up on tree monsters today, scary or otherwise. I'm afraid your entrance has been denied.
This is an outrage! Scary Tree Monster hate bureaucracy. If I cannot stomp and thwomp in the city, I will stomp and thwomp outside of the city.
Whatever you do in your own time is your business.
Did we get a better rating? You thwarted a thwomping. Excellent work. Better than 1 star. I will take that. Hold
Hello.
up.
I wish safe passage through this gate.
Can do. I'm just gonna need you to lift that hood. Gotta see if you're human or elf or gelatinous blob. We've had all types tonight.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I assure you, I am human. Now, please allow me safe passage.
Does it say something about a red herring? No, doppelgangers, goblins. Herring! Use your judgment. Don't believe everything you hear or see. Okay. First thing I'm doing, I'm getting an X-ray.
Whoa, what's with the neck candy? A little out of place for someone dressed so discreetly.
My necklace is none of your concern.
So you stole it?
I did not steal it.
Then it was a gift?
Yes, from my mother.
I wish I got a gift like that from my mom. Only thing I got from her was this hair.
Aww. Why did the sad music start?
You know, I could keep this in order to get you to tell me more about yourself, but I won't.
I greatly appreciate that.
Greatly enough to tell me who you are?
Why do I feel like this could be the missing princess?
No. Aw, you're no fun. That emerald looked like the real thing. Maybe I should call one of the higher-ups about it.
We're gonna call Ash. Ash seems like the logical one.
I'm forwarding you to Mrs. Ash now. Please hold.
It sounds like Animal Crossing music.
Lil, I've heard something about a necklace.
Hello to you, too. Yes, the cloaked woman is rocking some serious neckwear. Silver chain, big green rock.
That is the same necklace that the princess wears. Maybe the princess gave it to her as proof so that she could enter safely and relay a message to me. Let her in immediately and tell Travis he's fired.
Why?
Oh, I tell him that every night. It's our little game. Ta!
I'm still on the call, you know.
It's our last one. I
don't think there's anything more to see here.
I want to talk to her one more
You've got
time.
a real mysterious, don't ask me any questions vibe going on? What's up with that?
I simply have nothing to state or claim. I just wish to enter.
You know, I'd say you have a trusting face, but I haven't seen it yet.
And you won't.
Why do I feel really bad doing this, but she'll be in the city, but prison.
That necklace, it must be stolen. Guards, take her away. Search her for any other fancy jewelry or out-of-place items of significance.
You don't know what you're doing. Please, just let me go try at another gate.
I don't think so. First our princess gets stolen, then someone's necklace. I have to do what I can to stop this rampant surge of thefts.
I am not a thief.
Tell it to your cellmates, who are also thieves claiming they're not thieves. Guards?
Can I rewind? The only reason I'm doing this is because I have a feeling that is the missing princess and I regret sending her to jail. But then I'm also like, is it a red herring? Okay, we're there. We're gonna admit her.
I don't know why, but something tells me I should let you enter. Maybe it's the necklace, maybe it's the nothing else you've told me about yourself, but I gotta follow my gut on this one.
Thank you. The choice you made here today will not go unrewarded.
Tacos.
What?
Make my reward tacos.
I love that, Lil.
Okay, sure.
Hooray!
Lil's getting... And that's us done for the night. Now we can go home and sleep. 3 stars isn't bad. So let's get home. Time to go home. It's daytime. Can we sleep? Why is the mysterious woman waiting for us?
It's you! What are you doing here? Are you here to give me tacos?
No. I've come to reveal my true identity to you.
So, no tacos?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Desdemona.
Princess Desdemona? Nah, I knew it all along.
No, you didn't.
Why split hairs? But what about the kidnappers?
There were no kidnappers. I disguised myself and ran away. I'm sorry for all the commotion I've caused. I had to get away to say goodbye to someone important to me before my wedding.
Is she in love with someone else?
I don't understand.
Wait, don't tell me she's actually in love with the knight who's not a knight and they work at that restaurant.
I'm being forced to marry one of the suitors from these two rival kingdoms.
Yeah, that's old news. What I don't understand is why you, a princess, are here talking to me about it. Shouldn't there be more official people that could play therapist?
Like Stryker? Ash? Oh god. Oh, not Malcolm. I know my father had faith in them. When I'm gone, your advisors will help maintain the balance, blah, blah, blah. They want me out of the way so they can control my father's kingdom. They've never been good at listening to what I want, or how I want to rule this land. Nobody listens to me.
Sing it, sister.
And now I'm being forced to choose between allying the Sprawl with the Kingdom of Petrard or the Marvog Empire.
You mean Phineas the Pompous Prince or Kargan the Praetor Terror?
And it doesn't even matter if I love them or not. At the end of the day, it's strictly politics. Lucky me.
Sorry about that, guys.
This is the first time in the game I've been okay being 12.
Was that some fourth wall breaking there, Lil?
I just want to make the right choice. Tell me, Lil, what do you think of Prince Phineas?
I have doubts.
He might look like a prince out of a storybook, but he's not a good dude.
And what about Praetor Kargan? What do you think?
Out of both of them, I think she was nicer.
I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't already planning my Halloween costume based on her look. She's strong, honorable, she's a babe. What's not to like?
So if you were me, and you had the future well-being of the Sprawl in your hands, who would you choose?
I'd choose
Thank
her.
you for your honesty. I know my advisors have jerked you around, but I also know you don't always do what they say, and I like that. You remind me of, well, me.
And you remind me of me too, if I was rich and beautiful and influential.
Oh, you are influential. You've changed the course of fate more than you know.
Don't forget beautiful. I am also beautiful.
The sun's coming up. I must go. I shall put my own heart aside and do what's best for the kingdom.
Okay, well, that was very interesting. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.